Hello, Beats. Did you see that last minute move? As soon as I hit OK, two warnings pop up on my screen. One says, "Can't hear anything. Do you want to turn up the volume or something?" And one says, "This is being streamed." And as soon as I see the message about volume, I'm like, mute the speaker. So I have found the shortcut at least, because if I click on my, I don't know, whatever the bar on the bottom's called, click on the volume button there and um, wait for it to open up and hit the mute there where you can adjust the sound. That thing takes 10 minutes. But I found a function F4, I think it is. It closes it quickly. So good thing too, because it's always last minute when I remember. Okay. Hi, everybody. Tracey here. Tapping up Demonstrator and your local friendly neighborhood paper pusher. In the middle of that, I was like, what did I just say? I think I forgot. Yeah, 2 weeks on with this bloody flu. For the most part, I feel good, but I can't get rid of this cough. And I am coughing so hard. I should be spitting out a kneecap. Like, forget trying to cough a lung out. I think we're down to kneecaps by now. It's just brutal. But I'm hoping for the best, and I'm trying to figure out as I talk where my comments went. So I'm going to drink tea. Yeah, I got absolutely zero. Every time I do this, it's something different. I don't understand why it doesn't always just show me the same thing. That'd be too easy, wouldn't it? Well, I have no comments. Let me just see if I can. Excuse me. If I can open YouTube on my phone and see if I can see comments there. We'll just hope for the best. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to do my entire live. And hello, Tamara. Yes, I don't know what happened to the comments on my screen, but oh well, there we go. I'm going to try to do this. If all of a sudden I wave and say goodbye, it's because I'm fighting off a massive coughing fit, and I'm just calling it. Because yeah, once it starts, it's like really hard to get rid of. I've been coughing a lot today. Some days it's better. Yesterday wasn't as bad, and I'm like, oh, okay, maybe. Then right back at it today, so I don't know what it is. Anyways, it's Tuesday. I'm Tracey. Let's get going. So what do we have? What do we have for the week? We have, sorry, that was me stalling again. Sunday. Sunday is the 30th. So we got news of sale. I'm telling you both things just so you can decide. Which one would you rather choose? This sale is still going on. We did the math, right? You want to get the big machine? Get it in the starter kit. You want to get bundles or dies? Get them now because they're 20% off. Like they go back to the original price and they take the original 10 plus another 10, 20% off. And then round down for some reason on the things that don't work out to exactly a quarter. But even just the amount of like just the discounts you can get, even if you don't get the starter kit, you're still getting like you're saving yourselves. What is this? $22 right there, just by right. So we did the math the other day. We're not going to redo the math, but I'm just saying this sale goes till Sunday. It's a good one. Just very quickly, next Tuesday is when the online exclusives, there they are hiding behind, they go live, and bonus days go live. So for every $60 you spend, you get a $6 coupon. So save up your stuff. I still think if you were waiting and you were debating and trying to figure out, I mean, you could do both. You can order some stuff this week, excuse me, and then order some stuff next week. It's fine. I still think, though, that if you wanted the glass mat, let me know ahead of time, and I will order it at midnight because I don't think it's actually going to last very long. And if you order it afterwards, you get a coupon. So you get your coupon, and then you can use your coupon in April. Not April, sorry. Wrong month. August. So you got that going for you. I have things on here. Okay, I'm gonna get back to this in a minute, but I gotta move this one set of cards, so I'm gonna show it to you first. So this, I came into my office today with two tasks: do the newsletter, clean off your desk. I did neither. I came in here and I started to play. I did start to clean off the desk, but then I started to play. So these were the cards we made on the weekend at Creativity Now, and I didn't. Like they showed us there was 4 main projects and then there was a couple of bonus projects, and I was in here and I was putzing and I was changing things, and I wasn't in any rush to do anything. So yeah, I think I made a couple, but I made three. I made three of the designs. The fourth design I really liked, but I didn't have the metallic stuff for it. So I had to order some. So when that comes in, I'll show you how to make that one. Because that one, I was just like, oh, that's a cool use of that product. Never thought of that. But anyway, so this first card, I love this first card. What is this? Blackberry Bliss. Uh, there's sad a different sentiment on it. Thinking of you always. I love this sentiment. A friend like you brings me happiness. I think it's a great one. This is a nice neutral card. I think it would make a great fall card. This is one of my go-to fall colors. Blackberry Bliss, Cajun, Craze, or pumpkin pie, pecan pie now, crushed curry, cherry cobbler. Like those are my fall leaf and stuff colors. So I was curious, and I'm like, how would I make this into a Christmas card? So because I embossed this piece, they didn't have theirs embossed, mine was embossed, which helps because the embossed comes off really easily. You could very easily, if I took the copper clay off and put like a red ribbon or a green ribbon and put it on a green background, it very quickly looks way more Christmassy than it does on the other one. I mean, if you like non-traditional Christmas colors, you just put a Christmas scent on them and away you go. But sorry, I gotta put that back where it was. But so anyways, that was one. These are the cards we're making. My next live thing is the 7th of September. It's called Holiday Head Start. We do it every year. I get to show you the stuff from the Christmas holiday catalog, so you can see a lot of the products, so you can figure out what you want to order. But then we should have most of the kits too. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe by then we'll only have one or possibly two of the new kits, because I think that'll be the August, September. Will be some Christmas kits. But anyway, so you can start to get a feel for things. And then we make some Christmas cards, which you can make into non-Christmas if you need to. But for anybody who needs to send cards, overseas or even down east, I know I have one friend who sends stuff to Ontario, and she likes to send it early because it just takes forever to get there. So you can do that. This was another card. So I using this, but I was like, I want to use the DSP. They didn't use DSP in I don't think in any of their cards, which I found bizarre because this is like such nice DSP. So anyways, then I made this one. And I was more like I said in my fall color range, except for the little pool party. I'm somewhat addicted to pool party all of a sudden. You made one. That's good for you though, to Mary. You made one. That's awesome. I did see your picture that you had stuff prepped. Now you get extra points just because you prepped all your stuff. I didn't prep squat. I just started. Anyway, so yeah, this is I colored this one, but this is the one that's on the DSP. I just want to let you know there's a sheet of DSP where you could basically just with using the dies die cut it. So this one looks good with the red berries as well, but I didn't want red berries, I wanted yellow berries, and so I just kind of copied. I cut it like that. But just so you know, if you don't like to color, well, come on, if you don't like to color, what is wrong? But if you don't like to color, then you can just cut them out of the DSP. But I'll show you here. I'm just gonna, now that I've showed you the two different ones, I'm gonna just peel the backings off and actually stick this down. I'll just add more little bits to the pile of little bits I've got on my desk. I love, oh my god, this DSP is just amazing. So here's the difference. When you make your own though, then you can stamp the inside and color it, and you can stamp the envelope and color it. I love to color everything. Then I made a new card today, another Christmas card that we're going to make on the 7th. Love this. Yep, prepped, still sitting here. You'll eventually get them done though tomorrow. You know you will, because it's awesome to play with. Go into your office to clean or do your newsletter, and you'll finish all your cards. Yeah, I love this one. Look at this DSP. Is it not amazing? I just punched out 3 different sizes and added little stuff and stuff. I put this down before I realized that this embossing folder had retired, and I thought, that's fine. For class, I'll replace this with a snowflake or something wintry. I'm sure there'll be a new wintry one. I love this card. This card got a lot of love. This card it was their layout, but they made theirs like it had a misty moon background and a gray front on it. And I don't remember what color the bird was. But I was like, no. And this is one of my favorite color combos for Christmas is pool party white and red. So I had a little bit of, this is actually garden green and this is actually shaded spruce, but I had a little bit of color in it. But yeah, this is one of our Christmas cards we're going to make, and I love it. I added the DSP and the sprigs and the twine and the extra and changed all the colors. But it was a great layout. This was another one of the ones I made. This is just to show you. So I wanted a copper bird. I wanted a copper bird because I wanted a copper bow. That's how I roll. But yeah, you could easily cut out or make your bird like more red, make this a different color. I originally just did this with the sponging, and the sponging is a cool technique. But then I decided I didn't like how flat the edge was. So today, when I was supposed to be doing other things, I cut another frame out just out of white paper and then colored it with my blends because I didn't want it to be cardstock. I wanted it to be colored. Love that. Love it. And then this was the other one that I made because I originally colored these to put on this card, but this is a deciduous branch and berries. This is a conifer. And to me, putting this bird on here was like, no. So I ended up making another card with another piece. See, it's got such awesome DSP. So anyways, that's on the 7th of September. So I will get a poster and a thing and all that stuff out. But that's the first one coming up when I get everything started back up again in the fall. So there, now they're out of the way. Okay, so this is only 3 weeks away. I've reposted a bunch of places, and when I reposted it there, I posted a map. And I noticed some of the other demonstrators that are doing this sale have also posted. But when I send out anybody who asks for a reminder, when I send out the reminder, I'll also include the map in the email when I send the reminder. But yeah, this is going to be a good sale. There's me and 6 others. We've all got 2 or 3 tables worth of a wide variety of time frames of retired product. Some new demonstrators that haven't been at it before. Just a sec, sorry. This is our 3rd time doing this. So we have 3 demonstrators that are new this time that haven't been in it before. So I'm running through names in my head. 3 new ones. I'm also drinking tea. Okay. So yeah, that's the next one coming up. Now, big exciting news is Christmas extravaganza. There's only 5 seats left for the live. For the in-person. We're all going to be alive. So as you know, you get all the good things with it. I made all the samples, and then Tamara and I tweaked all the samples, and which was really helpful. I was struggling a little bit with a couple things, and working through it with Tamara made it much better. So yes, we have a group effort come up with the samples for the projects. And so just to give you an idea of what we're doing, and then I've been dropping these off to Tamara so you can see them again on hers after that. But we want to order next Tuesday. I don't want to have to keep doing math over and over again. And the more we can order at once, the more host rewards there are and things that we can capitalize on, the more extra stuff, the more door prizes, bigger door prizes, stuff like that. So if you are thinking of coming, register by the 3rd of July, please. Not just because there's only 5 seats left for the one, but even for the to-goes. Because then we have more to work with. We can earn more coupons. We use the coupons to buy more stuff. Yeah. Would really like it if you registered. And what's in it for you to register early? Prizes. More stuff. Okay, so you're going to get 6 sets of basically the tag stuff, and then you're going to get 3 of these little joiner pieces. So you can either decide to make 6 tags or 3 of these little treat. Okay, just adorable. I just love treat containers. You know me. Or 6 of the treat container, or 3 of the treat containers, or some combination thereof. So you get those, and then you're going to make these 3 cards. And so this is the card. These are just little different ideas. You're going to get 3 different sprigs of them. These were just different ideas I was doing with ways to tie the ribbon and stuff, because it's your own ribbon, so you can do whatever you want. This is my favorite card. This one, fun fold. Don't you love a fun fold? So we have this one, and again, this is just a couple different versions where this one, the box is a little over if you like it. If for some reason you want to put the box on the top instead, you do that too. But you're basically making these 3 cards, these 3 cards, and then these 3 cards. And again, it's the same thing. There's just some different sentiments. And actually, I think all I did on these is just change the sentiments. Oh, the paper's a little different. One's one and one's the other, but they're good. But I've heard 2 are planning to snap 2 spots. So, okay, we might be down to 3 spots for the live. People, register. Okay, let us know, because seriously, we're making the orders. We're doing this stuff. It's all coming up next week. It's awesome. Okay, so those are the projects, and spots are going fast. And at a certain point, we're just going to close the registrations because it's going to be too hard to like keep adding on to things. The final cutoff date is the 24th, but if stuff goes out of stock, then you got to start substituting out and stuff like that. You don't want to do that. You want to get all the good stuff, all the fun things. You want more extra door prizes that you could win, and yeah, register now. Tracey does not want this dragging out all summer doing the math 7 times. That's part of it, I will admit, but it is actually more beneficial if you order all at once because you get all the good stuff. Okay, down to 3 spots. That's awesome. What is this? Painted petals. This is the new paper pumpkin kit. Ooh, there we go. For a minute there, there we go. For a minute there, I thought I buried these, but I can see them. So this is a new one. You have till the 10th to sign up for that one, and it's watercolor flowers and some of the sneak peeks they showed. Oh, they're so pretty. And then this is the new quarterly dies that go with it. Sorry, probably not even on the screen. There's a stamp in the July one that matches this that is very pretty. I saw it, and it's a good size too. With this die, this little hooray goes with the August. What month are we in? July. August kit, which is a birthday kit, which also comes with a free extra set of extra stamp set that stamps numbers for you. And then the September one has this big cool leaf with it, sort of like bits and pieces missing. And that one you get a free ephemera pack. So the next 3 kits, I don't know, they're looking pretty good to me. But anyways, these are the next dies too. So if you want to get in on those, let me know and I'll add those to an order. Those are $16.50. So you really want to add them to something so you don't have to pay full shipping on a tiny little thing. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Then we have my 3 kits I was putting together. Yeah, that's what I got. Okay, so first up, what time is it? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it when I do it in the right amount of time. I'm gonna have one more sip of tea and then I think I'm gonna try the lozenge. I'm always worried about having a lozenge or cough drop or whatever, because I'm not sure when I talk if it's gonna like rattle around and bang against my teeth and be annoying, or if it's actually gonna help me not cough. But let's see. Okay, so if you saw, I did a different live where I had just received this, and seriously, I couldn't stop laughing when I saw it. And I sent them a note and everything, and I'm waiting for someone to get back to me. But because like they flattened this box, and they didn't just accidental, like it's flattened in several different directions. So it's like completely mangled. But on the good side, everything inside is fine. But I don't think that they should have put this on my port, and like the plastic is half ripped off, and the part that comes out on the outside was all like filthy and dirty, and it's all like ripped. And I don't think they should just stick this on my step and walk away and not even like say anything and acknowledge that they've like totally destroyed everything. If the ink spot had been on this side, it would have been a totally different ballgame because they would have probably crushed it and then there would have been a whole mess in there. But anyways, yeah, it just cracks me up how flat they made this box compared to like that's how big it should be, and that's how flat that half is. Yeah, amuses me. Okay, so life is sweet. Excuse me. There were many boxes but smashed. Oh, good. See, and well, maybe I should tell Stampin' Up then too. I just told FedEx, but maybe I should let Stampin' Up know too, because I know it's not Stampin' Up's fault. At least I don't think so. I don't think they crushed him at the warehouse and they went, oh, whatever, ship him anyways. That doesn't strike me as something they would do, because they would know they were getting the complaints. So, but let's see. So the goal tonight, well, maybe we'll do better than the newsletter goal, which I didn't even like attempt or start. Actually, that's not true. I did get my pile of stuff together so that I knew what to put in my newsletter. But yeah, the goal tonight is to actually make the 3 kits that I've been trying to make for a couple weeks now, but not the whole kit. Like I'll just make one of each so we get the idea. But I forgot to check actually if the refills, if they had refills. I think I saw refills for these. because that's the one thing that I like to do, the paper pumpkin kits and show everybody what's in them. Because that way, if you've missed out on it, sometimes they have full kits, sometimes they just have refills, and depending on the stamp set, a lot of times the refills will give you like enough that you can still come pretty close to replicating the cards. Because well, yeah, see, like this one for sure. Because you can just use whatever stamps you have a lot of times for like certain parts of it. And in this case, other than the very large thanks, the rest of them are just a bunch of little ones. But if you bought the dies, we're in the third quarter, I think. So if you bought the second quarter dies, one of the dies there was the big thanks, so you could actually cut out the word thanks if you wanted to. But lots of times you can do that. So I like to tell you that so that if you want the refills, you can get the refills. I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to get through all these kits, so I think what I might do, because I think you could see enough. Get a new plan. Yep, refills are there. Thank you very much. $15.75 in tax. I love it when there's when I got extra help because I'm only partially there right now. Seriously, this whatever. I think it's like seriously, it just felt like the flu. At no point did I ever feel like super horrible or anything. I mean, I was stuffed up and I was sore and I was coughing up a storm and stuff. But it's just relentless. I'm exhausted. Like 2 weeks of this. And the coughing. Oh, the coughing is exhausting. Okay. And I've been holed up a lot. We did go out yesterday because I started to feel better on Sunday. Because yesterday was my son's last day of school. Last day of grade 10. He wrote his last exam before we get, well, we do get summer holidays. He is doing one course at summer school. He did one course last summer too. And it just eases up your schedule a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, we haven't even left the house or gone around anybody because we don't want to make anybody sick. Okay. I like to, if you've watched before, I like to get my stuff ready. So I think in this case, I might just like lay these out so I can make sure I have time to get to the other kits to show you what they look like. Yeah, this one is I don't think we don't have, okay, sorry. This one is you can use the thanks to sub out one of the sentiments. This one, the sentiments are made out of the glimmer paper, which I don't think we have any current glimmer paper. But if you really want glimmer paper, I say hold off till the Christmas catalog because there's usually some color of glimmer in there. But we do have some other cool colors. Do these actually all go together? They do too. I didn't realize these are two different layers that seem to go on the same card. Look how pretty that is. That's very nice. It's funny because when they retired the glimmer or the vellum paper, a lot of people were like, "Oh no, I love vellum. I want vellum." But they've had vellum in so many different things since then. I don't think we're done with the vellum. You know what I love about this card is I like how they did this. It's like it's flat. It's stitched on 3 sides, and it's meant to go off here. So instead of just like your typical center it or label or whatever, it's just a slightly different layout. I quite like that. This one, I'm trying to look at the pictures as I take pieces apart, which is usually how I do it. I don't actually read the instructions. I'm just looking at the pictures. Some glimmer in the online exclusives. Yes, see, Tamara's just like saving my bacon tonight because I can't remember squat. That's right. There is glimmer paper in the online exclusives, so that's where you can get it, and you can get it with your sale order this week, or get it next week and get coupons. Yeah, I want people to take advantage of all the sale stuff so they get all the good deals. Okay. Oh my goodness. Look at how I turned it upside down because on the glimmer paper, well, top tip for you there. On the glimmer paper, I find it easier because it is so shiny on the other side, especially when you got the lights on for like doing a video. I find it easier to see like you can see where the lines are on the back. I find it easier to pull it out that way than the other way, and then you don't end up ripping anything. But just stuck here, because I'll give you the big reveal. I just have to get all the little like negative pieces over here. But this, look how long this word congrats is. Good thing they didn't say congratulations. It would have had to be like a couple rows. Oh my goodness. All sorts of little bits and pieces in there. Almost got it. There we go. So one of them says, congrats. I don't know if it matters which one, but that's awesome. And one says, hello. This one says hello. This one is actually intended, I guess, to go this way. Yeah, I'm definitely moving at snail's pace, so we'll let you see what all the little bits and pieces are, what the cards look like for the most part, and then we'll move on because y'all never get them all finished and stamped. I figure I should have one more though, shouldn't I? Oh yeah. And one says miss you, and then like I said, wherever I buried that piece of paper, you could cut. But actually, now that Tamara has reminded me that, so that one says miss you. I just didn't pull all the pieces out. There we go. You. I do think that the glimmer paper that's on there, I think it's like white, maybe like blackberry bliss, and then there's a darker green one, I think, or something. So they probably do have the white one, so you could make them the same. But yeah, you could change it out to say thanks as well. There you go. So that one says miss you. And then look at these awesome big watercolor fruits. This one looks like you get 2 of them per card. Oh yeah, I guess if I count, there's 6 on here and three of each card. So yeah, I can do math. So you get 2 of those. And then there's some string that goes with that one. And then you get all these little, this is the part where by the time I find the blocks and the ink and all that stuff. So yeah, you can put little sentiment. So that's where I put that paper. So yeah, this one says thanks, but you have miss you, congrats, and hello. And this is so much to celebrate. Sending a big squeeze. Sweet friend. You're truly amazing. Life is so much sweeter with friends like you. That's a little bit big for those strips, but that would easily go on the inside. Wish you were here. So you can add those to all of these cards. So that was that one. And then this one has lemon. And you can, these of course would look much better with a little bit of dimension behind them and stuff. But this one has some fruits. We'll go on that one. And then, just because you're sweet as a peach, you can have the peaches. This one, you get a lot of peaches. By the time, just 5 of each of these big ones. So you get 1 of each of those, plus there's some extras. And then you got these little ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good, because I like to have the odd number, so we'll have 5. Look at all the little peaches you can put on there. And I'm just looking at the picture. Haven't figured out yet which one had the vellum leaves, because I can't tell by looking at the picture. But, you know, I could just like open it up and look at the instructions. That'd be too easy. Oh, the vellum leaves. Look at these pretty vellum leaves. They go with the lemons. Get a couple of those in each one of those cards. I will finish them afterwards and post pictures probably tomorrow. And who gets the little flowers? Oh, and then the cherry ones get these little, they look like little stars, but I also kind of think they look a little bit like cherry blossoms. So you got some of those. So look at all the things you get to put on to make these cards. Excuse me. There's also Highland Heather, Petal Pink, and Pretty Peacock. Spoiled for, no kidding, spoiled for choices. Too many choices. Buy them all. Then you'll have to decide. Look at these cards. They're super cute. I started dropping pieces everywhere. Okay, so that's this month's paper pumpkin kit. And yes, there are refills. And like I said, you got all the big sentiments in there. So any sentiments you have at home that would fit on these little strips to add to the miss you, what did I say? Miss you, congrats, and hello. And if you don't, you can just use the words. So the refill kit does not come with the stamp or the ink spot, but it comes with everything else. Oh, look at that. I totally forgot about those. Look at these pretty little pearls. They have kind of a like a peachy yellowy. They're very pretty. Purdy. And then the big stamp set. Now, if you want to, if you're like, and you see those pictures of the upcoming sets that I showed you, I'll find them again. So we got the petal one, and then the birthday one, and then look at that with the cute little ephemera. If you want to make sure you get the full kits, then either let me know, or I'll send you the link, and you can do your own subscription. You can pause and so if you like you see them and or you're too busy to do a kit 1 month. Oh my goodness, look at that! I wasn't even paying attention. There's linen thread in there too. Yeah, you could always suspend if you're not going to be around or you don't want a particular kit. We get just a few sneak peeks of each kit. We don't see the whole thing, but enough to give you an idea what's in it. But yeah, let me know and I'll send you the subscription link, and then you'll have the full things, and you won't have to rely on maybe they have kits, maybe they have refills. All right. Hi there, I'm Brian. Just came across you live on my homepage. Hi, Brian. Okay, so next up, ooh, this is heavy. What the heck is this? Oh, it's the travel one. Next up is the travel kit. I didn't realize how heavy it was. You know what? I'm not surprised. Look at how much stuff comes in this kit. Okay. So again, not going to do the full kit, but we are going to do enough to give you an idea of what comes in the kit. Okay. Sorry, I need this to be an H. I got a big E. Okay, so we've got some tear and tape. We're putting all this together. The instructions do come. Look at if I put things. They do come with. I just buried the sheet. I'm gonna. Because the next thing I'm gonna say is, and this kit costs, and I'm not gonna remember when I buried my piece of paper. This kit costs $30 plus shipping and tax. They do come with instructions, and the instructions give you some sample layouts, some ideas how you can do stuff. More down there. But so this is a travel thing, and at first I thought, okay, so what can you use other than as a travel journal? Well, honestly, I like to travel. So to me, something travel themed is cool because I like traveling. It doesn't have to be the travel journal. It's just I like traveling. I like world sites. I like history. I like any of these things. So this is how this kit comes. Yeah, you can see. So I'm super impressed by this. Hard little cardboard, solid little a shell, I guess, that it comes with. And then you get a couple of these pieces with plastic on them. Huh. I wonder if that one holds a pen. Because I just noticed that one's like slightly different. Let me just, let's be honest, I didn't even look. I just opened it like I normally do and started playing. Must just be the way they joined it. Okay, ignore me. It just looked like something else. Okay, so the way these are designed, though, they're designed to just go like this and slide in. And then it hooks into here. So there's one of those. I got one of these ones. Or sorry, there's two of those, and then there's two of these other ones that fold out. Like this. I had to think about that one for a minute. So you can put it down here to the first fold. There we go. And this one goes in, and then these. Oh, I got that one backwards. This one is there's actually, like I said, you might as well watch me fuss around with it, and then you'll know how to do it for your own. There is actually a right and a wrong way on this one, apparently, because this one side right here is shorter, so it doesn't run into the elastic, and then it fits like this. Now my question is, see, this is what I was trying to figure out. Oh. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. Oops. I just figured out what I was doing. There we go. I'm like, what is this thing? I'm pretty sure this is so that you can close your book on the outside. We have the outside elastic. That's what that's for. Unless you're mean, you pull it through. Okay, so here's my question. And maybe I should have looked at this ahead of time so I could look more intelligent now. How do you get two of them on the same piece of elastic? These are smaller, so I don't know if the only option is to put them on the inside. So then you would have like this one, and then you'd have this one, and then you'd have this little pocket thingy, and then you have this one, and then this one opens up. And then I guess you do the same thing over here. If it was this way. I don't know. Does that seem like I did it the right way? I think so. There'll be a little bit of playing to make this one work. And to me, this is not a sit down in one sitting necessarily and do this project. I think what you do with this one is you start it and then you just sort of build as you go. So yeah, you can put something on the. Oh yeah, because I can fit all those in there. Let's see. So you could. I'm sure it's somewhere in here. There's. Okay, so what do we got? We got stickers. Oh, there we go. So you can write my travel journal and put this sticker like right on the front if you wanted. But there's lots of cool things in here. And there even just this one here that says we travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. I mean, how awesome is that? So much to see, so little time, having so much fun. Like you could just put these on the outside just to decorate up the outside. You don't even have to put words. Best day ever, depending what you want to use this for, because it doesn't necessarily have to be a travel journal. It would make an awesome one if you went on a trip and you started this ahead of time, and then you just brought your little pieces with you. So you could, like these little dates here, you could add destinations on them and put them on different pages. These ones come in 4 languages. I'm sure they're mixed in there somewhere. I'm going to go with this being Dutch. You get English, French, German, and Dutch. I guess we'll find out when I see the other one. When I see 2 of them together, occasionally I can tell which one's which. If they're not together, though, I don't know. It could be either. But anyways, yeah, you could start putting the stickers on, or like if you knew you were going on a trip and you're going to hit 4 different places, like stick this here on the front or something, and then as you go build the pages, look at all these cool stickers you get. These ones are designed to put like a sticker like this. You know what? Look at Vico. I don't even know what I'm doing with this, but there we go. Put a sticker like that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that maybe is the German one. Tracey has no idea what she's talking about, but we're just guessing. So you can put that one, and then en français, there's a French one. And the beauty of this is even if you don't use all the French ones, well, and sometimes it doesn't matter because you see where it says destination and date, those are English. Sometimes the words are close enough that it doesn't matter if they're in another language, you can still use them. But in that case, they're the same. But like sometimes the pictures that are on them will work. Does it say? I wonder what that one's English, because this one appears to be German. So does that one. I don't know. There's more. Anyways, if you want to label, so if you go to spend a few days in somewhere, Paris, let's go with Paris. Because it's easy to spell. Then you can pick out like the letters for Paris and put it on this page, and then this is your little Paris spread, and you stick your little, your receipt for your ticket for visiting the Eiffel Tower and things like that. Look at that. There's some numbers if you want to put the dates on them. Like if you were on there a certain date. Yeah, you could get a bunch on there. So these are like meant to kind of jazz things up. So there's some journaling pages. So if you wanted to, you could, we went to Paris for 4 days and we saw this and this and this, and our highlight was the food and the Eiffel Tower. I don't know. Because then you can, like, there's a little journaling page. I don't want to poke all these little holes out, but these are just kind of like to give you some elements behind it. And then I wasn't actually paying attention to what pictures were on there, but potentially there's an Eiffel Tower in there. Nope. Maybe a suitcase though. Sunglasses. cool things. I don't know what's on these ones. No Eiffel Tower, but that's fine. Anyway, so there's bits and pieces you can do that way. And then the other thing that comes in here, let's go with here, is you got 4 of these, I think I saw. Yeah, 4 of these. And this one looks like a little map that's like an old aerial photo of somewhere. And these ones you fold over and you put, let's do it this way. You put your tear and tape on the back, and then you tape them down, and now you have another pocket. So you can put your journaling cards or, again, tickets, photos. Some people save coasters, like the little bar coasters. You can put those in there, napkins from the different, whatever you happen to save, wristbands from rides, whatever, and you can pop them in there. So yeah, so much stuff you can do with this. And if you wanted to make this into like your favorite recipes or a planner book, or then it just means you can have a travel theme to it and have cool travel pictures on it, or you can save the travel stuff for something else and put different die cuts on this. But I don't know, this is a fun kit. I'm gonna enjoy playing with this one. I'm just I'm trying. There we go. I'm trying to see if I can. My theory would be if you started it, yeah, I think it'll work. There we go. And then you don't have to take the whole box or anything with you either, because it all fits into this nice little package. And you just take this with you and your roll of tape, and away you go. And like I said, if you're looking for ideas for layouts and stuff like that, they give you, oh, Ferris, look at that. And there's an envelope with, it's got some pictures and stuff in it. But anyways, yeah, there's lots of ideas. So you could take that with you too. But if not, you just take all the bits and pieces and sort of document as you go. I took a 6-week trip to Scotland once. And I took a little notebook. It was actually just a little forestry notebook that I took that had waterproof pages. That's why I took it. And because I knew it was going to be rainy. And as I was going, I was writing stuff down because I took, I don't know, 500-600 pictures. And I knew I would get home and go, which castle was that? Which battle site was that? What was? Because I went to every one of them. I so thoroughly enjoyed myself. But yeah, it was a lot easier afterwards to look and say, okay, so pictures on this date, these sent pictures were from this site, and these, and then cool things I remember. And I met some fun people along the way, staying in hostels and things. I wrote names down. So to put like all those little bits and pieces in, it's a great idea. Ooh, that's right. And then our third kit, which we're going to get to tonight, because look at me go, is the Expressions of Kindness kit. And it is 32 plus tax. So, and as far as I know, they're both in stock. They were the last time I looked. So the travel kit and this Expressions of Kindness kit are both in the kit collection. So they're just there, and until they sell out, they're there. You can order them at any time. They're not the subscription one. The paper pumpkin is the subscription one. Look how much stuff you get in the kit. Oh my lord. Yeah, I opened it up and I briefly looked at stuff. Blackberry Bliss. Oh, such a good color. Look at this pretty ribbon though. Nice white cotton, sort of like chevron-y patterned ribbon. It's very nice. We got some nice little shiny gold dots. This one though, oh good lord, the thistle paper. Come on. Look at those little shiny dots. And then you've got your block and your adhesives to go with your stamp set. Wishing you the happiest of birthdays. Just a note. Oh, that's right. This is the one that has the little stamp that says, can I get the right angle? There we go. Kindly deliver to. I love how that says that. Not just deliver to or please, but kindly deliver this. Okay, what have I got going here? I've got envelopes that are too pretty to use as envelopes, and you should make into card pieces. Look at those gorgeous babies. Whew. And I think, are all the envelopes the same? Oh, no, they're not. Okay, so that's one envelope. And that's the other one. Look at how pretty those are, though. Oh, nice. See, these ones, by the time you cut them off, might not. So these ones are nice and pretty, and you can put the little kindly deliver to and put somebody's address on it. These ones though, ooh, that's a lot of, that's beautiful. I mean, you can still do the same thing. That is beautiful. But oh, that's such nice paper. I'd want to make more and more and more. Okay. I must have started to do something with this at least because some of the stuff separated out. Excuse me. I really am trying not to cough. And I can feel it. I'm like fighting it the entire time. So we're going to see if we can get just far enough to show you what these cards look like. And then I might just put myself out of my misery and go get another hot tea. Stop talking. So those are more background pieces. These are more envelopes. I'm going to keep one of each envelope out. Just to show you. And sideways. And once again, we have these great detailed instructions. I, however, am just looking at the picture on the front and hoping I can figure out what I'm doing. I missed a break for tea. My little chair is a squeaking away as well. Okay, so this one, we got lots of labels. So we have 4 each of the cards, but it looks like we have 5 each of the labels. So that right there gives you a little bit extra to work with if you are going to make some extra cards out of all the bits and pieces. Oh my God, look how pretty these are. These appear to go on this one. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love the watercolor look. Like, just love it. And these little thistles, which for the longest time I could not say that word. Oh, look at, see if I put my hands the right way, I can block out the background. Look how pretty. That is gorgeous. Oh, and again, there's 4. That is how many cards there are. I was going to say you got extra 8 in on that one. But that's what this one is kind of based on. Ooh, that's pretty. So we got one of those. And then, 2 of these or one of these. And then you get a little bit of gold. So this one, the paper, is doing all the work already. Oh my goodness, look at that. It lines up. I just did that totally by fluke, but look at that, it lines up. Yeah, the coughing's getting worse, sorry. This little flower here and the label line up. And the leaf. So you can stamp on here and pop it up and it goes, oh, look at that. And then you put a few little blingy gems and some of your ribbon in behind. Oh, so pretty. Oh, and this stamp. It actually shows you with this little like textured stamp. You can put a little bit of stamping behind there too to make it cool. But this card, like, not only does it have beautiful watercolor, but it's got gold embossing on it. Oh, there we go. It's just gorgeous. And this one gets its bling. I'm trying to be very careful. Gets its bling by adding these little, very delicate. That I did a good job. They're thick though. They're actually quite sturdy now that I look. One of those in front, and then I think this one also. Yep, you can put a little like fold of ribbon behind it. I gotta do this though because I don't want to bury this. Oh, I guess you know what? You can just put it up higher. Then you don't bury that other thistle. Oh, look at that. Pop on some gems and some ribbon. Oh, these are so pretty, these cards. Okay. I can't. Sorry, I can't keep fighting the cough. I'm going to finish them all, and like I said, I'll post some pictures tomorrow. But at least this hopefully will give you a better idea of what the kits look like. Sorry, gotta catch my breath. Let me know if you want any of these kits, if you want the dies for the paper pumpkin, any of the sale stuff, or if you like, especially like I said, the glass mat or any of the. I'll post as soon as I'm allowed. I will post the flyer for the online exclusives, and then you can have a look at those too. And yeah, capitalize with the deals that are going on now and the deals that are going on starting on July 3rd. Stuff's going to go so quickly. So if there's stuff you want, let me know as soon as possible so I can keep an eye for it or order it or at least watch for it. So if it goes to low inventory, I can let you know. Most of the dies are back. Most of the embellishments are back. There's a few that are on low inventory, but most of the stuff came back. So now's a good time if you're waiting on making an order. Most of the stuff is in. So it's a good time to do it. And yes, if you want to come to Extravaganza, Christmas Extravaganza, I showed you the projects and I showed you what product you get. And that's awesome. And it's worth coming. The thing that I cannot show you is how much fun we have that day. It is like we do it twice a year, and it's 2 of the best days of the year. It's such a great group of people, and there's like snacks, and we craft, and the cards are just what we do, but it's such a fun day. There you go. There's a better look at those. Oops. I'm in the way, but there's a better look at your projects that you can make. But yeah, if we're down to just possibly 3 seats for the in-person, and like I said, we want to order on next Tuesday. So if you are interested, please let us know. Please register. I will post the link, and I'll post a poster. Let's try that again. I'll post the link, and I will post the poster. That's a tongue twister. As soon as I'm done for Extravaganza, so you guys have that again. And I'll put in those little sale flyers too, I was going to say something with the swear word in it, and I won't say that, just for something in giggles. Just so you have those two. I will do the newsletter tomorrow, I promise. And I'll resend all that kind of stuff out too, but just so you can get a jump on that. And then, like I said, let me know if you are, if you're interested in any of the stuff that, like before Sunday of this week for the sale, or starting Tuesday of next week for the new stuff and the glass mat and things like that. Let me know if you want to get in on any of the kits or anything, and we'll do that too. So, nice. Thank you for joining me. Nice to meet you, Brian. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. I am back on Thursday. Remember we talked about this last week? Fridays I just have to reschedule too many times, and I do have something going this Friday again, so I would have to reschedule again. So we're switching to Thursdays. And I did not get much response on do you care what time I do it? So I'm going to stick with the same time because I like the theory of you can, go get your lunch and come and watch a quick little half hour at the end of your lunch. If you happen to be working, if you're not lucky enough to be retired and get to do full-time Stampin' Up, then you can do it that way. But yeah, so Thursday at 12:30, and I'll try to remember to post a reminder. And I'm going to show you a cool little technique that I learned about. Or I don't even think it's called a technique. I'll show you some cool little tip for you. And then we'll see what else I've managed to make between now and then. And we'll do that. One more cough just for good measure, and I will sign off. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.